Well, good evening, Mayor and Council. I'm Kathy Panis. I am the Director of Finance for the city, and Mr. Bob Masterson is here as well. He is our Assistant Director of Facility Maintenance. And we are pleased to say we have gotten our bids back on our lobby for our new customer service center. And I might let you discuss a little bit about what you did, but so this bid actually is for the actual remodel, so it doesn't include all the rest of the things we're going to do, like furniture, and we are working with our IT department right now, that kind of thing. So we'll be doing other things. All of this is funded with ARPA funds, so as soon as we can get everything organized and what we want, we'll be able to pay for it, and it'll be done. So it was originally listed as a 4-star project by our council at our strategic plan, and so we've tried to really put an emphasis on it and get it done. And I don't know, Bob, do you want to talk about this a little bit, or go ahead? Yeah.
So bids were released, they've been processed. C4L Construction was the winner at $202,000 and some change. Completion time's estimated at 120 days for bid acceptance. Most of that time is material procurement because a lot of it has to be cut and ordered in specifically for the project. The customer service lobby is located at North Timbers Complex, 2824 Crescent Drive, I-35 in Covell area, along with the other city offices for HR and some of the other city offices that are posted out there, just north of the Fire Station 5 and the Public Works Complex. There's the outside of the building for North Timbers. And cheers.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. I'm Legos.
Okay. So anyway, we're excited. We're getting this close right now. So just try to briefly go through this. It will be at North Timbers, which is what Mr. Masterson just presented. And we will have 2 live customer service representatives in the lobby. It will be unlocked and available to the public from 8 to 5 every day, Monday through Friday. We will have full service walk-ins, so it's pretty much like we had before. We will take cash payments. Basically, it's going to be a group that can do everything. So they'll be able to set up new accounts, take cash payments, check, credit card, whatever type of payment the customer would like to use, and also help with any general account questions. If we have anybody come in and that can't be helped with that representative, everybody's upstairs. So we'll just call them. They can come down. We'll have a meeting space. And so hopefully that will give customers what they really need. You know, I know sometimes it can get frustrating when you don't understand what's going on in your bill. And then also we will have a kiosk there, and it will be just like the one that we have downtown right now. What we're planning right now is to go ahead and get a virtual teller, so to speak, for our kiosk downtown, and that will allow our customer service to really interact with the customer from downtown. We are not going to get one for the kiosk right now that's going to be at North Timbers because we'll have 2 people there. So, so we really don't need virtual people to answer those questions that come into the lobby. Well, here's a picture of what it is right now on the left, and then what it will be on the right. So we'll have the 2 customer service windows, and the kiosk will be across the way from that. And then we possibly will have a telephone that's available there so that if somebody comes in, they can call the people that they need to meet with, and we can get them down there and escort them to a meeting room. This is then actually on the other side, so you see where the kind of that mailbox area right there, may well put the kiosk there. And also, all these open areas will be covered in glass, and it will be badge entry, so it will secure the site so that we just don't have people wandering around the building not knowing where they're going. This is just an internal picture of what it looks like inside the representative space. And so we're just going to follow normal security standards for our industry, and so we'll have cash handling procedures which are specific, and you have to have 2 people there, that type of thing. And can you hear me? Okay. We'll have a protected space, so all of the glass and the sheetrock and everything is bullet resistant. so that it can provide safety for the people that are sitting there. And all of the areas, so really there's one like right here. This is where you walk in right here. So it's across from the representatives. And then we have 2 other areas that will have glass, and once again, it'll all be badge entry. Also, access to the rest of the building will be by badge entry only or escorted. So if someone does come in, either the people sitting in the representatives area, or there will be a phone we'll call, and the person that they're meeting with needs to come down and meet them, escort them up. So staffing has been evaluated. We've tried to really look at all different types of options, but we tried to make it the most cost-effective that we could. So we think we're going to be able just to have to add 1 person. And it'll be a group of 7, I believe, and they will rotate through so that we'll always have 2 people covering the lobby. And if that doesn't work, we're going to try that first, get there. And if it doesn't work, we may need 2, but hopefully we just need one more position. And then these positions will be posted, and interviews will begin no later than March 1st. Once hired, they will begin the training process for all employees that will be covering the lobby. And then we have a target date to open no later than July 1st. We think it's going to be open before then, but it's just all going to depend on really the lobby getting finished with all of the materials that we might be missing. So if the physical lobby renovations are complete prior to that date, we will be ready, and that's why we're hiring now, so we can have everybody trained. We're exploring ways to provide state-of-the-art technology and resources to enhance the utility customer service experience. And really what that is we had some ways for customers to come in and actually set up their account in the old lobby. We're trying to update that a little bit so that it works in with our IT system, and we'll provide like a rolling, ticker type thing with information. So we're really trying to make it very comfortable and welcoming to the customer. And if you guys have any special requests or anything, please let us know, because we're in the order of really getting in the process right now of getting our list together, and we're going to be ordering, just furniture and all that type of thing. So please let us know if you would like a tour. Come down. Any questions?
In the interim, right now we have the kiosk at City First around the corner, and then there is a kiosk there now?
Well, it actually is there, but it's not installed yet. Yes, we do have one, but it's not installed yet, and that's just because of the remodel and all the dirt.
So will it be installed prior to July 1, or it's part of this whole lobby situation?
It'll be part of the remodel, so that whenever they're done tearing down walls or.
And so right now, if somebody wants to meet with someone in person, they need to call and set up a time to do that. But we can tell our constituents that July 1, you will be able to walk in Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, North Timbers.
Yes.
So right now, if they need to talk to someone in person, they do need to call utility customer service and request that.
That's exactly right. And really, it's just right now, nothing is secure or locked right now. And but yes, anytime any customer needs to speak with a representative in person, they're certainly welcome to call. We can schedule a meeting.
And I know that at City First, there are times when folks will come out and help, right? I've seen that happen.
Yes.
So
Yes, we do have the one person that's there all the time. So yeah, we're trying to make it better, but please, if we've missed anything, let us know, because our intent is to create a space that's welcoming and helpful and can answer everybody's questions.
and not everybody likes to do online or phone. So
Exactly.
we want to
Everyone does.
accommodate all.
Yep. So yeah,
I'm so happy about this. Thank you so much for following through on all this, for the whole staff for following through. It's so exciting because I know I've been there several times, and myself, sometimes I don't want to work with a kiosk. I want to work with an individual, whether I have an issue or not. There are some folks who pay cash, and sometimes feeding it into that kiosk can be an issue doing that. And some people just feel more comfortable making a payment to a person and getting a receipt knowing versus a kiosk. And then, of course, if you have issues, I like to deal with somebody face to face. I don't like to do issues online. I just don't. I want to visit with somebody, and it's even better if I can look at them. This is something that this whole council has wanted and are super excited about. And I just want to say thank you to the whole staff for making this happen and listening to the fact that this is a need in the community.
Well, thank you as well, and we will do our best, get it done as soon as possible.
Thank you so much.
I echo and agree. When I was contemplating running for city council, I came to a bunch of workshops and these meetings. So be careful if you're sitting out there and you might get activated. But the one question I asked, I got up there, hey, is it possible to have customer service? Like, how does that work? That was literally the question I had as sort of a citizen. And so Mr. Chapman, who was here, was kind enough to give me the history of it. But I'm really excited because that's, I think, speaks to the heart of what we want in a city, is to have customer service. And every citizen deserves the opportunity to have a face-to-face appointment, to be able to set up an account, to be able to ask a question, to be able to make a payment, whether that's because they prefer that online, they want face-to-face, whether because it's a technology or a language barrier, whatever it is. And so I really appreciate the return back to that. And I think it's great that we'll have that available to our residents shortly.
Well, thank you.